Good morning, people. How we doing? Welcome to my Sunday show. How's life? Good morning, Jim. Good morning, John. Good morning, Steve. No, I can't see you, Anna. Come around here. Anna wants to come say hello. Hello. Yeah. Look at the camera. Camera's there. Yeah. Right. Go back to your breakfast before Cookie steals it. Oh, what we up to today? Had a busy week. Had a busy week. So let's start with the show, I suppose. What we up to? Pictures of the week, climate, markets, BTCs, precious metals news, normal stuff. Saying adios to mi amigo, Santiago, and visa and driving license update. Buying a new car. Yeah, let's get into it. So me and Santi, we went back to Masala Twist for another Indian meal because the food there is absolutely amazing, and we had the most amazing Indian meal there. So I highly recommend Masala Twist. I think it's the #1 Indian restaurant now in Pattaya and John TM. And that's not me being paid, by the way, but Sonny is a very nice guy. This was a prawn korma because Santiago likes his curry slightly milder than me, so that's fine. But we shared everything, and that was a very, very nice masala, a very nice korma, and the saffron rice, etc. And then we had a taka dal, which is like lentils, and this was the korma. And we had a chicken tikka masala as well, which was very, very pleasant. Yeah, me and morning Mitch, me and Steve, we made it down to Prime Burger one day. We had a lovely Prime Burger. Love Prime Burger. I think Prime Burger is my favourite place for burgers in Pattaya. And we had a great time down there. And then in Rayong, where I live, we've got Anna at the new playground. So in the Robinson Centre, we've got a playground now, which is excellent. So we take Anna there most days after school. This is Anna in the morning not getting up because she stayed up too late. She didn't wake up. So her mum's actually doing her hair, and she's laying there like a mistress, you know. We went into me and Santiago, found our way to Cajun Cafe. Santiago goes to a few. He loves the massage places around there, you know, keeps things simple. So he goes there for his relief, and he loves it. And in there we had the cereals, and we had the pancakes and the eggs and the bacon. And there's a YouTube meetup on the 2nd of September at that'll be the pub. So all your favourite YouTubers be there: Chocolate Man, Alex, Fern, Far, and many, many more. So there'll be many more there. On the right here, that was a coffee. Do you think the waitress was trying to tell me something? But that was a very nice coffee. And then I went down to Freshella one day. I've been really busy this week. I've been too busy. I love Freshella. This was an amazing meal. So this is an egg fried rice and a sweet and sour chicken. And Freshella, if you're ever down in going down towards Satter on the right-hand side, there's a place there called Freshella, and I highly recommend it. It does really, really good Thai. It's Thai food, but it's very Farang friendly, you know. This is not spicy. This is more like a ko pung chicken in Chinese. Driving license. Well, driving license is totally fucking madness. And the only way you can go out and do this yourself, and you can queue up with all these people. This is only half of it. So this is the people queuing up outside. You got twice as many people inside, which I couldn't photograph. You got twice as many people waiting inside. Yeah. Next photograph. There's me waiting. So I'm waiting for my agent. My agent's here in the blue shirt. See these two people here? That's customers. And she said to me, oh, yeah, it's right. So I took the photograph, come over here, met her. See these queues here? We walked straight in, straight upstairs, straight into the test centre, done the test, come out of there. She sent us straight downstairs. We waited outside for like 5 minutes. She come down. We took a photograph just over here by the door. We went straight to the front of the queue. There was a queue of about 50 people. And we just walked right to the front of another queue where there was nobody waiting at all. It's just solely for agents. Had the photograph taken. I was in and out of there in 20 minutes. Done. Everything done. Driving license. I've got my driving license now to 2029. So that's fantastic. So my driving license is all done. Yeah, I use TikTok, and Steve's using an agent as well now John. Steve at the Wombat. So I'll have to get the name of that. Apparently she's very good as well. And then I was so happy, went out, bought a car. Yeah, I was so happy that I passed my test. Went out, bought a car. This car is not an EV. This car is not. It's purely it's an automatic, but it's a 1500 fuel economy. I'll do the figures for next week, but I've worked it out basically by buying this car, which was like 709,000, 709. By after 4 years, the car's going to pay for itself in the petrol I'm saving, which I was using in the Honda CRV, because the CRV used to eat petrol and this one doesn't. I've only actually filled it up once since I've had it, and I've had it for 5 days, and I've still got well over half a tank. So, well, it's going to be a massive saving for me. Yeah, TikTok are fantastic, aren't they? Well, they're brilliant. So that was that. Got the car. This is my last car. I don't buy new cars. It's the first new car I've ever bought in my entire life. I've never bought a new bike. I've never bought a new car. The reason why I don't is because I could never see the value in it. I've always been very minimalistic, and I'm quite sure my friends will tell you I'm not very good with cars anyway. I don't know how to check the oil. I don't know how to maintain them. It's probably a bit like my relationship, so I'm a bit shit at it, really. Peaky Blinders popped in there. The old gambas pil, the king prawns in the olive oil and the chili, fantastic, and the ice cream and an apple crumble there. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And visa, all my visa is sorted. Right, went down to do my visa. Wife spent 2 days filling in the paperwork in, totally stressed out. Me and her were arguing like no tomorrow. And I said to myself, what am I doing to myself here? I'm going to I actually want to leave, as in I want to leave the country. That's how I felt. It was that depressing with the paperwork and going down there, and then they're saying they want another piece of paperwork. So my good friend John, who's in the chat now, he said to me, I'm using an agent. Agent's name's in the description. And he said, go down there, see them. I went down there. I've got the money. I'm all legit. I'm not an illegal. And I don't do anything illegal. Everything I do is legit. I'm not a money launderer or anything. Everything I do is regulated. So I went down there and went down to his agent, and so easy. Passport, two photographs, marriage certificate, photocopied front and back, bank book, photocopied, bank statements, photocopied back. Just gave it to her. I went, bang, there you go. And free signatures. That's what I've done. Free signatures. That was it. I was in and out of there in 20 minutes. They do all my 90 days. I'm finished with immigration and visas. I'm done. I'm just going to get her to do it. 8,500 baht a year. 8,500 baht. It's not worth me doing visas myself. It's not worth the stress. I don't argue with anyone. For me, if I'm going to argue with somebody, I just block, delete, forget. I'll find it a lot easier. You just move on. It's a lot easier because you can't. I don't know anyone who likes everybody in life. If you did, you know, most people like that are arseholes anyway. So myself personally, when you're arguing with your wife, and I've been with my wife nearly 20 years, I don't argue with my wife. I can't be fucked with it. I might as well argue with a brick wall than argue with pride. I'm telling you now, it's no way I like arguing with my wife. And no doubt the guys probably picked it up in the text I was sending them. You know, I've been Pride's my fourth wife, you know, but she's my longest wife because, as I say, we've been married nearly 20 years. So if you haven't got the right paperwork, if you haven't got the right stuff, this is what happens to you. You end up going in the meat wagon. Then down to Valley View Restaurant. Steve does car hire down there, which is excellent. Does a 2-week rate for about 8,000 baht. Delivers it to Pattaya and picks it up if he's got any, because I know he's very busy. And his lovely wife who owns the place. This is a lovely fish and chips, which is this fish and chips in there is as good as it gets, really. You're not going to get much better than the fish and chips in Valley View. And this is their Sunday roast, which I'm going to be having today. And again, you're not going to get much better than what you're seeing there. It is amazing. If you need to contact me, my line details are there. So you can scan that on your phone and you can contact me online. That's the life insurance, not life insurance. That's the health insurance I've got. I do that through WR Life, and this is the guy I do it through. He's my broker. And on the left-hand side, any medication, basically my wife orders it on the phone with that line app, and they deliver it to our home, and then we pay for it. I like to keep things simple. What I've done this week, my wife is so pissed off because I've used an agent for my license and an agent for my visa. But I've done it because I want stress-free. I do not want any stress. And I'm telling you now, with these new rules and these where they're trying to crack down on the biker gangs, they are making it more and more difficult. And that's even for me, you know, seriously, I'm sitting in a very, very good financial position. Expert links, plenty of experts on the internet, and they're all down. What I've done, I just list them in the description, and there's more down there. So, you know, there's things like VPNs so any of the Nomad groups I'm in. I put all the descriptions for like the health insurance and visa people in there. And for the gold and silver forums I'm in, if you go to the links, that's all the bullion dealers I deal with. I'm not affiliated to any of these, but I know these bullion dealers are all straight. And if you want a good bullion dealer, make sure they are good. And this was another ad. Look at this advert. So this is a typical advert where somebody says, earn over 10%. Well, as you can imagine, with inflation, there's a lot of expats out there struggling, you know. They're struggling because they're breaking the 4% rule. And they're because the inflation's killing them. So as a result of that, you're getting scumbags like this doing adverts. I've reported this advert to Facebook saying, best expat savings plan. Now, the reason why they're saying best expat is because they want you to work in an unregulated market. They're telling you they're going to give you 10%. All they're interested in, forget about this 10%. They want 100% of your money. If you give them $100,000, that'll be the last you see of it. So just be warned. Be very, very careful at what you see. Hello, Nikki. How you doing? Joe, fucking hell, I've got loads in the chat today. Wow. Loads in here. It's very hard for me to do the chat when I'm doing the show. I'm really sorry. So these scumbags that are doing these adverts, all they're after is your savings and your pensions. I'm going to give another shout out now to Fab Pattaya 103. They're doing some fantastic work as in exposing the scammers. They're trying to protect us. Yeah. So the average scam, the person loses $80,000 on the average scam. So those adverts they're putting out, they're all nasty bastards. They really are, you know. So on that front, on the rain front, do we get a lot of rain? No, we don't get a lot of rain at all. We get very little. We should be in the heart of rainy season now. You know, I think we had a bit of rain in Pattaya, but we've had no rain down here in Rayong. We just don't get it. We've got more of a Mediterranean climate here. The climate we have in Rayong is very, very Mediterranean. We're supposed to have 51 inches of rain a year. We're nowhere near that. It's absolutely crazy. We're having nowhere near that. I don't, the way it's going, we're not going to have 5. And if you don't have rain, guess what? It's hot. Cheers, Nicky. Yeah, thumbs up. All helps. I'll do all right anyway, really. I can't believe it, haven't To be honest with you, when I started doing this show, through the guys emailing me, say, I'll carry on doing your financials because we like that. I only thought I'd ever get 5 views. I'll get just as many views as when I was doing the show. So it's amazing, really. And I'll get more and more people. And I've had a few more people email me this week, because they're fascinated by the way I trade. Well, it is different to everyone else because I don't believe in losing money. So this is the view out of my place. This will be Pry out there collecting their clams. And this is rainy season. This time of year, this should be grey, overcast, pissing down with rain. No. Even I'm looking out at the sea now. It is absolutely clear blue seas. And I can see the rocks and my missus is down there as well, clam hunting. Love it. Great life. So this is the weather forecast for the next month, next 5 weeks. It's saying that we should be having rain every day. And I start hoping we do. We haven't. So it looks like the temperatures are going to range from 25 to about 31. The temperature at the moment here is 28. So that's quite nice. 28 and sunny. Very, very pleasant. This is the rainfall for Thailand. They might be getting this rain up north. They might be getting it up in Chang, they might be getting it, over in Harbin, where Robert is or somewhere. But we're not getting it here. We're just not getting any fucking rainfall. It's crazy. This is crazy. And the elephant. Yep. I like to give an update on the elephant every week. So this is the elephant that the king, God bless him, brought back from Sri Lanka because it was being abused there. And he's come back and he's eating his food. All his wounds have healed up. And he's a very, very happy elephant. And as you know, all us guys who live here in Thailand and all those guys that love Thailand that don't live here, we all love our elephants. And this elephant will never work again. He will just sit there and he will eat all day and he'll wash. Local news for the week. Yep. One of the bars in Satterhip decided to do have girls dressed up in Scouts uniforms. Well, you can imagine they didn't last very long. So I'm going to do this in a circle from the bar girls going all the way around. And this is like the news of the week. This comes from 103. So it just gives you a rough overview of what's going on, really. This guy next is an Australian, German. Sorry about it, my Australian cousins. He's a German. A lot of bikers think they can come over here. Criminal records. He got arrested this week and he's been deported back to Germany and he'll be going straight to jail. No doubt he's done a couple of nights in the Bangkok Hilton and no doubt he'll have a 10-year travel ban to Thailand. So he won't be coming back here again because we're all fingerprint and we've all got biometrics here in Thailand now. The former Prime Minister, he come back, got off a plane, got arrested, ended up in Bangkok Hilton and he's now in the hospital. Poor chap. And then the next one, the Thai wife. This is a classic. This is Thai wife. She didn't stab the husband. Now, prior, if I got caught out or if I was doing anything dodgy, my wife would cut my dick off. I guarantee that. But in this case, she didn't do the husband. She done the mistress. Unbelievable. Anyway, she's now been arrested and the mistress is recovering in hospital. But what's the matter with these people? I just don't understand. I don't understand it. It's never the mistress' fault. It's always the man anyway. I've been there. I'll tell you. Will Facebook get banned from Thailand? Right. The idea of this is every week I keep on showing you these adverts. The Thai government are pissed off with people getting ripped off. So if Facebook don't sort themselves out, and the adverts are getting worse. Recently, they're getting worse. To try and steal your money, your pensions, your investments. So they're saying to Facebook, if you don't stop these adverts, we're going to ban you. So that's going to be a good thing. And if Facebook got banned, would I be bothered? No. I would to a certain extent, because it's the only way my mum can see what I'm doing. Although every time she sees it, and when I talk to her every week, she says to me, "You're eating too much. You used to be a lovely, good-looking boy when you was young, and now you're just a fat old bastard." Oh, no, Mum. Sorry about that. Anyway, lack of road signs. We've got marvellous roads here. So we're driving down the freeway, these new freeways we've got. And all of a sudden, these barriers just jump out in front of you. You've got no warning whatsoever. And it's taken a few cars out this week. Second, near the end, belt up. In Thailand now, if you don't put your seatbelt on, it's a 2,000 baht fine. And they've got plenty of roadblocks out there checking. So somebody like me who's really shit at wearing seatbelts, I've had to start wearing them. I've had to wear them anyway because of the new car. And storms finally hit Pattaya. Yes, I think you've had a few storms over where Mitch is and John and Meow and all the guys, but nothing's really happened, really. It's really gone back to normal. Yeah, that was it on that. Right. And then the shortest bit of the show. This is where most people just click off, but it's for the financial guys. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get on with the USD versus the Thai baht, etc., etc. So here we go. Just remember, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. Please do your own research. Please be extra careful when you're giving your money to somebody else. I do not manage anyone else's money. I only manage my own money. Yeah. I can't manage anyone else's money. If I'd done that, one, it'd be too stressful, and two, it'd be illegal. So I only manage my own. Right, USD. As I said in last week's show, you can go back. I don't take any of these down. I always leave these up so people can see it as well. I'm not saying I get everything right, but I'll get about 9 out of 10 right, I believe. Because I always go back and I always look to see how well I've done over the week. As I said, the dollar was going up and I would take it. So that's exactly what happened on Monday. I would have taken it there on the Monday. But now you've just got to wait for it to go back up. We're above the moving average. The dollar is very, very strong. So God bless America and, believe in the US dollar, because when all the other currencies go to shit, there's only going to be one currency everyone goes to, and that's going to be the US dollar. The Canadian for Jerry and Chris and all my Canadian guys. It was the same thing what I said last week. I said, like, take your money while you could last weekend, cash it out. This weekend, it is going to start going up. This should start going up on Monday. So on Monday, hopefully it'll start going back up to 26 again. But anything above 25.5, I would take. The Aussie, anything above 22.5, I would take, even though I've said 23.5. At the moment, I wouldn't change on this. I would wait for this to go back up. So if I was bringing over Australian currency, I would probably wait for a couple of weeks. This is for Andrea and from Fabian, my Swiss friends, and Swiss Tony. Right, in here, this is going back to, I'd wait for 40. So at the moment, it's at 39.7. I'd wait for 40 before I'd actually exchange any money because you're on your way up. You're above the moving average and you're looking pretty good. Euro, this is for Santiago. Well, the euro just died on Monday and come all the way down, and it's just been doing nothing all week. It's because basically Europe is bankrupt. If you think the UK is fucked, Europe is really down the toilet. Germany are struggling big time. And it's just killing them. The interest rates are killing them. It's killing their business. So here we go. It's trying to rebound for 38. So at the moment, it's just coming up to 38. It looks like it's going to make 38. If you can get 38, take it. GB pounds. Well, on the GB pounds, again, I would have taken this last weekend, just under 45. It's now dropped down to 44.2. If you want to get 45, Steve, you're going to need to wait on this maybe about a week or so. It's because the Thai government has now got a prime minister, so the Thai baht will get slightly stronger on that. And if you look at the chart here, where this blue line's going up, the red line's going up, it's looking like we're oversold. So this could easily go down this week. Crude oil, I thought it was going to be $50 by Christmas. I was totally wrong, and I say that every week. The way it's going to head to bloody 100. And this is telling you there's more inflation on the way. So that inflation wave we had back like the last couple of years, and then it kind of, people think it came to a standstill. It didn't. And oil's telling you that there's more inflation to come. So this looks like it's going to go higher next week. Natural gas, well, here we go. As I say, I'm really open about my trades. Now, because of me fucking around in immigration, so when I was up here, I would have taken profit, which was like, no, this was the week before, and I missed it because I was in immigration. And that's the reason I went to a visa. So my first entry point was, my entry point was 2.64. I cashed out of 3 and I took 13%. So I took 13.64% profit on that. And I've done this for a ETF. So I've done it for an ETF, non-leverage. I don't use leverage at all. My price is 271. So at the moment, I'm minus 5.53%. But this is a long-term investment for me. This is not like a in out. This is a long-term investment because natural gas is so undervalued. I believe in it. So natural gas on Monday looks like it's going up. Good morning, Jay Easy. Gold. Well, again, gold should be really weak because the US dollar's so strong. But this is telling you the reason why the gold is so strong is because of the upcoming inflation again. This is telling me this is going stronger next week. So at the moment, we're at 1942. Yeah. Don't be surprised if we go up to about 1980 this week because this is going higher this week. I could actually go in and do a swing trade, but I never swing trade gold. Silver, again, this is looking like it's going to go stronger. It looks like we're heading towards 25. Again, it's just telling you that the economy is actually fucked. Platinum, this would have been a lovely swing trade earlier in the week. So if you went in on a Monday, I was too busy sorting out licenses and my visas. That's all done now, as I said. This would have been a lovely swing trade, 893 to 915. Don't sound a lot, but it's 4.73%. It's very nice when you're taking these. I love platinum, love palladium for swing trading. It's so easy. It kind of goes up and down between these bands. You can even see it on this map. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes more or less down and up, down, up, down, up. I love it. I love platinum. Palladium. Where I've got these circles is where Anna traded out in the week. I think this was around Wednesday. So this was Wednesday, and she finished school. And I said, Anna, what do you think? What do you think? Do you want to take the money? What do you want to take the money? You know, because I'm trying to increase Anna's portfolio by 100% in 1 year. She started off with $50,000. She's now up, after cashing out here, she's now up to $58,000 in the first month. So she's got $42,000 to reach her target, and she's got 11 months. What do you reckon the chances of me doing that? Anyway, since then she cashed out. It's come all the way down. So if this is still like this on Monday morning when London opens, which is 2:00 in the afternoon here, and at the moment you're looking at I can't see because I've got my glasses on, 220. If I can get this for around 220 on Monday, I will buy this again for Anna on Monday. So I will have 58,000 at that price on Monday. So she will get roughly around 50 ounces of palladium, and hopefully she can cash it out next week to improve her portfolio. So Anna is becoming a real Wall Street wolf now. Anyway, Anna's entry point was 252. She took profit at 294. She made $42 an ounce, and she made 3.35% profit. This is great profit for a 6-year-old to do this. And all she's doing is taking profit on the way. I know these guys say, yep, you can long-term investments. Yeah, I totally agree with them. If you're like Warren Buffett, where you got billions, yeah, you can wait forever. But if you've only got 50,000, that 50,000 is not going to survive in the bank, and it's not going to survive long-term. It won't do nothing in a mutual fund. So by what Anna's doing, Anna's going to outstrip all those mutual funds. She might even outstrip Pelosi this year. Bitcoin looks like to me it's going to make a bit of a recovery. I reckon it's looking to go higher. Nasdaq, I reckon next month it might even reach the highs of 16,410. I reckon if that tops in October, watch that market fall. And recession watch, this is my recession watch. As you can see, we are here. So the Fed has stopped hiring the rates. When it cuts the rate, so this is the tip of the day for everybody. When it cuts the rate between 1 year and 9 months, there will be a massive recession. And people's 401s, you will lose 40% of the value in 401s. Yeah, anything in 401, you will lose 40%, up to 40%. S&P 500, totally overvalued. How can I tell Anna to go in here with $50? You know, if this falls like it fell in Japan, she will never, ever, ever get her money back. She will just lose it. It's only $50,000. It's not a great deal of money. So the double top, I'm looking at a double top at 4763. I reckon it's going to retrace at first to 4,200. So S&P, it's on drugs. Dixie looks like it's going to be a little bit weaker to start off with Monday, but I still reckon it's going to be stronger over the week. Never bet against the US dollar. Love the US dollar. It's all looking good. This is my economic outlook in life. So I have gold at the bottom. I have paper money. Treasury bills I like. I haven't got any. Government bonds I like because they're like guaranteed. Everything above this, I don't like. Listed stocks, you know, Nvidia, Apple, I don't like any of those. I don't trust any of them at all because all those can go to nothing. You've only got to look at the dot-com boom, etc. I do not trust any of those. Just remember, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. They don't teach you this at school. It's just my opinion. That's all it is. You know, it's just my opinion. As I say, I leave all my shows up. So if anyone thinks I'm lying, they can go all the way back to March last year. They can go all the way back to when I started doing it. And I'm not far off. Thank God. That's because I don't listen to mainstream media or anything like that. Anyway, that was it for this week, guys. Great seeing everybody in the chat. How you doing, Jays? You're going to be over here soon, are you? You must be missing Mary. You must be here soon. Yeah, Joe, I'm just trying to teach you, like she understands the charts now. Not fully, but she understands how they work, so it's good. She's only 6, you know. I know you've done it with one of your daughters, Joe, and it's very nice. If you can get your daughter never to work again, that's fabulous. Anyway, what's going on this week? I'm going to Steve's today, and then I'm doing something on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm sure I'll find something to do. Don't worry about me. I do miss you, John. Do miss you, Jim. Love the videos, Jim. Jam's Travels. I do love all your videos. You know, when you're going to start putting a 7-Eleven, a Starbucks, and a KFC on there, you know. There you go. Anyway, people, thank you very much for tuning in this week. Have a fantastic, fantastic week. Stay safe. Live small. Dream big. Adios. Ciao. Hasta luego.